If you're like me, you've probably had days where you hit all your goals, accomplished all your tasks, checked every box, but never really felt fulfilled. I used to think being productive meant achieving all my output goals, more projects, more tasks, more things to do. But over time, I realized I felt busy, but not better. That feeling really forced me to rethink how I view progress. I came across an idea that really shifted how I view productivity and my work. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you the main idea on how to really develop meaningful, impactful work and productivity, as well as how I incorporated this idea into my own life, with the goal of some of these methods hopefully you can incorporate in your own life journey, as well as just some of my takeaways from having incorporated more of this idea. And I started thinking about this main idea really from two key books. So Essentialism by Greg McKeown and The One Thing by Gary Keller. I think both of these books really hit the same idea, just communicating and delivering it in different ways. But the main idea is figuring out what is your one thing. What is the one thing you can achieve, you can do today, right now, that will have the most impact, that will take you the furthest in terms of achieving all the progress towards the goals you want to achieve. My favorite, and I think the most simplest way to really think about it, is imagine you're here and you want to go ahead and get to your treasure down here, whatever your goal, whatever objective you're trying to achieve. Now, when you have a bunch of different tasks, you're going in several different directions, never really making progress towards your actual goal that you want to achieve, because you have to be intentional about the energy, about the focus, the limited time and energy you have on this earth towards the goals that you want. So instead, take all this energy you're scattering in several different directions and now focus all that time and energy towards the one important, impactful direction of the goal you want to go towards. So you can use all this energy, all this time towards an intentional goal, towards the goal that you choose to find to be the most impactful, instead of using all your time and energy to go in all these different directions. And of course, you might be thinking, no, duh, if you want to achieve your goal, all you have to do is focus on it. But it's like, you have to be so intentional about what is the goal you want to achieve. And if the thing that I'm doing right now does not help me towards that goal, then you have to just throw everything else out, at least for that moment, for that time being that you're intentionally putting towards that goal. So if right now it is time to write, then all that matters right now is writing. And anything that's not going to help you in that moment towards that goal, you got to just push off, brush away, maybe come back to it later, but not right now. Like, is job done? No, job's not done. Okay, then I'm not going to go watch the movie. Oh, but a new show came out or a new video game came out. Or is job done? No? Okay, cool. Then I'm just brushing that off and I'm going to go and get the work done. And it's easier said than done, of course. So I want to share some of the ways that I incorporated this. And first off, I think it actually comes down to some self-awareness. What is the most meaningful, impactful thing for you that you find meaningful that you could do with your time? In the sense of, sure, you might want to do 5 different things, but if you really had to sit down and think, okay, out of the 5, 10, 20 things you might want to do, you can only pick one, only one, not 3, not 5, not 2, just only pick one. I'm not saying don't be creative. I'm simply saying we only have time and energy for the now. So handle the most important thing first. Then you can go work on other projects and whatnot after. But right now, this second requires your full intentional energy and focus. And when you attack the most important intentional thing that you want to achieve for today, the next week, month, whatever goal you have set, then once you've finished that, you can go ahead and use that focus and energy towards other tasks. But even if those other tasks completely go down the crapper, then your first initial most important task is done, and you can still have a meaningful, successful day, because you can say, you know what, I achieved that really big important goal. At least I got that done, and so the rest of the day feels a little easier. It feels even a little more fun because you accomplished the hardest task of the day. Once I developed some self-awareness on what is my one thing I want to achieve right now, then I just went ahead and cut ruthlessly. Anything that didn't help me towards the goal, just cut out. It helped me drop any sort of side projects, helped me remove any to-do lists, and just helped me use all my energy towards the goal, the task at hand. Additionally, early in the morning, what is my intention for today? If I only accomplish one thing, what should that one thing be? What is that one thing that I want to do today? And so that way, all throughout the day, if I've gotten that done, the rest of the day is easy. But you have to be intentional with it. I found setting that goal for the day, it could be something as simple as today I will read. Then if as long as you read, you've had a successful day. Of course, it's going to be completely different for you, but make sure you know what that is and then set that goal at the very beginning of the day so you know and you're starting your day with intention. This also causes a leading domino effect. Once you get the big first task done, that's going to knock down the next domino and the next domino and the next domino. Because you've accomplished the big task, you'll get a lot of the smaller tasks done even further. I noticed when I approached my tasks and my work like this, I really felt way more focused. I felt more engaged in the doing and the thinking of the entire process. And I actually looked forward to deep work because I was able to just go into this like straight Zen energy of all my energy and focus is going to the thing, and that's it. So I actually felt more relaxed while doing my work, and because I was more relaxed, it helped me to do a better job at my work. So I found incorporating this way of thinking into my day-to-day life has been really impactful, just in terms of not only being more productive, but enjoying the work itself, because I can reach this state of Zen, of just focused, deep work, where I actually feel more relaxed and is more enjoyable. And of course, that's the key with being productive. You want to actually enjoy the work that you do. I know Ali Abdaal has this book, Feel Good Productivity. You want to feel good. You want to feel excited when you're working. You want it to feel like a video game, because that's what's going to allow you to go the extra mile for the work that you're doing. Plus, it's always good to actually enjoy your process, finding that happiness in what it is that you do. And I actually found, even in the things that I already enjoyed, being fully present even more by cutting out any distractions and knowing that I set this intention just feels all the better when I accomplish the task at hand. Productivity isn't about getting more done. It's about getting the right things done and letting the rest go. That's addition by subtraction. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember to like and follow for more. Remember, today's a great day to have a great day. So have a great day, and thanks for watching.